It was empty. It went to empty. We sped the front up, so that means we're ready to go for a pass rush. Logan Lee looked at me and gave me a signal to what we call a U game. I go up and under. So just was able to utilize that. Logan did a great job of picking the tackle. I just came under. Wanted to do the best I could to, have a good hit. Had a good hit. Saw the ball come out on the ground, and then was able to scoop and score, which we work on every day in practice. So just kind of coming down to the fundamentals, picked it up, ran it for the touchdown. So.
Were you unblocked on that play?
I don't remember, to be honest. Just came up under. I think Logan did a great job of picking me, so if I came inside, even if you want to say I was unblocked, I don't really think so. Logan just did a great job giving me a good pick.
So that's improvised. I mean, you guys decided that in the fly, kind of.
Yeah.
What was going to happen?
Yep. So Logan, he just gave me the call. We knew it was empty, so we sped it up, thinking it was going to be a pass. So he gave me the call, we just executed it.
What's that moment feel like on the road against a good offense to get a score on defense like that? How'd you feel in the moment?
Oh, fantastic. In the moment, I felt just on top of the world. If you saw like where all the parents were, that's where I ran it in. And I just looked at my family. Me and my dad, before every game, we kind of gave each other a little chest bump. So if you can see in the celebration, that's what I did. I looked at him and did that. So just kind of felt on top of the world there.
How does that feel? That must be a rare thing to be able to celebrate in a moment like that, and your family happens to be right there.
Yeah. Funny story. So my parents, they actually they live in Iowa City. Moved up here a couple years ago, and I go home for dinner every Thursday night. We have Thursdays off, so I go home for dinner, and my dad, jokingly, because he knew where the tickets were, he said, "Hey, if you score, just might as well run the ball over to me." And obviously, I'm not going to do that. It's a flag. We were just kind of joking around, but then the opportunity came. I scooped it, and in my head, I'm like, should I run the ball over to him? No, I'm not going to do that. So just did one of these to him, just knowing that. I mean, my family means everything to me. Just to be able to celebrate, obviously with my team, but like look at them and know that I'm thinking about them.
What row were they in, and how close did you get to that?
Not really that close. I don't know probably like row 5 or row 6, but just being, I knew where they were, so just kind of.
What would have been Phil Parker's reaction if you did run it over to him and took the flag?
I don't even want to think about that, to be honest. Yeah.
You guys, obviously, it didn't wind up the way you wanted it to, but the way you guys hung in defensively, like, first half, Jack got the pick to start the second half. Just how did you feel about your defensive effort, especially again, this is statistically the best offense in the country?
Yeah, I think we gave great effort. Obviously, the score didn't match up with what we wanted, but I'll tell you something, that this team right here, we're going to go out and compete with anybody. So I think we did a great job of that, and I'm looking forward to the next 5 weeks.
You get to this point where it's kind of at a crossroads. And some teams will fall apart and go 3-9 or 4-8. Other teams will win 4 or 5 in a row. What gives you hope or confidence that maybe you can turn it on and end up as a whole team, end up winning some games the rest of the way?
Yeah, I think that kind of comes back to kind of falls on us seniors to be leaders in there and kind of tell all the young guys that the world isn't falling, that we can still come out, and it's gonna happen in practice every day. Just coming out, competing our balls off. Sorry, just coming out there and competing and just getting excited to go out there and play with the guys, man. Falls on the leaders, just being able to tell the young guys, like, we're gonna be okay, we're gonna push us through.
Okay, thanks, Joe.